All right, are we starting? Okay, good morning and good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us for our second webinar for the upcoming Team California Select USA Spinoff program. My name is Terry Batch, and I am a consultant from Batch Global Strategies working with Team California to implement foreign direct investment programs for their members. I am also the president and CEO of Global LA, which is a nonprofit organization that promotes the Los Angeles region for foreign direct investment and also international engagement. We are proudly partnering with Team California for this program. Today's webinar will feature the County of Riverside. Riverside will be the second stop on the upcoming program taking place April 28th through the 30th. And I'm joined today with the president and CEO of Team California, Robin Reimold, and also providing a teaser for other counties that are coming up in the next sessions are Sean Wilcox, representing Imperial County and the Southern Border Region, and Paula Okompong, representing the County of San Bernardino. The County of Riverside has put together a dynamic slate of speakers today, and we will hear from Kimberly Wright, the Economic Development Manager for the County of Riverside Office of Economic Development, David Harlow, the president of ITC Diligence International, speaking about foreign trade zones, and Dr. Adolfo Torres, the vice chancellor for research, innovation, and economic development at the University of California, Riverside. So just a few housekeeping notes before we jump in. We ask that you use the chat to ask questions throughout the session, and we will save time at the end to answer your questions. And we will also be responding to the questions along the way in the chat. This program is designed to be a deep dive into the County of Riverside so that you will know what to expect during the upcoming spinoff program. So next slide, please. The purpose of the spinoff is to present a curated, region-focused experience for foreign companies that are traveling to the U.S. to participate in the Select USA program in Washington, D.C. This spinoff will consist of site visits, access to region and community leadership, and also insights into the economic ecosystems of the three areas. And this spinoff is also designed to introduce you to the lesser-known regions of Southern California. Next slide, please. So, who should attend? This program is designed for global decision makers. We are targeting international companies exploring U.S. expansion opportunities. We also welcome investors with active project plans, as well as trade associates, foreign consulates, and also city-county partners that provide services to foreign investors. This would also be a good opportunity for companies that are providing site selection services to learn about this dynamic region of Southern California. Next slide, please. So why would you want to attend this program? This program will provide attendees with vetted regional contacts that can support your expansion into Southern California. You will also have a clear understanding of the sites, the workforce, and incentives of all the locations. And attendees will have direct access to decision makers, and you will be able to see firsthand California's pro-business approach. We aim to dispel the myth that California is too difficult and too expensive to invest in. Next slide, please. The spinoff schedule is available on Team California's website, and you will be sent the link to this session with the recording. The link to the website with the recording of this session. My apologies. We will also have a link in the chat, so you can check the chat for the information about the spinoff. The program will start in Imperial Valley on the evening of April the 28th. With a reception at UC San Diego's Brawley campus. Then the morning of the 29th, we will have site visits in Imperial Valley, and then we will be transported to Riverside County for an evening reception and the finale for the Riverside County Innovation Month pitch competition. And in the morning of April 30th, we will have site visits in Riverside County. And then in the afternoon of April 30th, we'll transport the group to San Bernardino County for site visits and a program. It will be a jam-packed 2.5 days of introducing this dynamic region and connecting with decision makers and also gaining valuable insight on doing business in Southern California. We require that you attend all 3 stops to get the maximum benefit of the program. Next slide, please. Registration for the spinoff is now open and will be conducted on a rolling basis until April the 10th. Approval is required to participate. We're aiming for quality participants, not quantity. And the cost to attend is free for international visitors. And there is a charge for domestic participants and Team California members. There's an early bird rate that will end on March the 27th. So if you're interested in attending, please apply so that we can get you approved for participation. And all participants will be responsible for your own lodging expense. We will have discounted room blocks available at each of the spinoff stops, and Team California will be providing transportation at all the stops, and that is included in the program. If you're interested in
Recording in
participating,
progress.
if you're interested in participating, and our team will be in touch to guide you through that process. I now want to turn the program over to Robin Reimel, the CEO of Team California. She will provide you with information about Team California and also some key highlights of the industry sectors that will be the focus of this spinoff program. Thank you so much for your time and attention.
Thank you so much, Terry.
No work.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Robin Reimold. I'm President and CEO of Team California. Before we get into the spinoff itself, I want to briefly ground everyone to explain why Team California exists and to share a little bit about the role that we play. Team California is not about a single county or city. We're a statewide connector. Our job is to help companies and investors navigate California efficiently. We want you to be strategic in your plans, and we want you to connect with the right people so that you can make your business dreams a reality. When we connect people with site selectors, local decision makers, people who can help you navigate incentives, workforce, fast track opportunities. To put it very plain and clear, we want to make sure that your project is being seen by the right people. So if you're looking for soft landing resources, incubator and accelerator spaces, all kinds of data like that, Team California is the one that you want to reach out to. And as you can see, we have members throughout the entire state. Next slide, please. Okay, so how does Team California support investors? One thing that we do very intentionally is we plan ahead. We're not going to wait until a company already is feeling overwhelmed. We want to help structure conversations early so that the regions are prepared, aligned, and responsive to your needs. We help provide matchmaking across regions like the ones that will be here at the at the SelectUSA forum and at the spinoff. This is exactly why it exists, to create meaningful, curated, and engaging conversations before and after the main SelectUSA event. Next slide, please. Well, let's talk real quick about why California. First of all, at the highest level, the reason that companies want to come to California is simple: for scale, innovation, and access. California is the fourth largest economy in the world. You hear us say it over and over again, but you know what? We just aren't talk. We show up, and we want to be able to be there for the sectors like clean energy, ag tech, and advanced manufacturing. Most of these types of industry sectors are looking for global talent, and California has it. We also have world-class infrastructure, and we have unmatched research, universities, all kinds of folks that can help you to make your dreams reality. When we focus on helping companies find the right California, it's a win for all. Next slide, please. Now, why Southern California's inland regions? Well, you know what? There is so much going on over in the southernmost part of the state. This is where we're seeing some of the most compelling opportunities. The three regions that we are going to be offering this SelectUSA spinoff for are cost competitive, they're scalable, they have very strong workforce pipelines, excellent logistics access, and real capacity when it comes to land, energy, and infrastructure. And one thing that I have to really stress is that these communities are business friendly. They're proactive and responsive to your needs. And I know you're going to hear a little bit more about that as we move along. Next slide, please. I want to allow the communities to share a little bit about themselves and about how they're so strong in specific industry sectors. It's not my job to tell their story. So what I'd like to do is at least introduce the folks that will be speaking in the order in which we are presenting today. First, we will be welcoming Sean Wilcox from the Imperial Valley EDC. He'll be sharing a little bit about that region. Also, we have Paula Akumpong from the San Bernardino County who will be sharing more about the region. Finally, we have a number of great guests coming in from Riverside County. So, without further ado, I go ahead and ask for the next slide. And Sean Wilcox, it's all yours.
Thank you, Robin, and good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'm from Imperial County. If you're not familiar with the location of Imperial County, if you look on the slide and access the map, we are in the southeast corner of the state of California. We're the only county in the state of California that borders another nation and another state, and we're right next to San Diego County. Imperial County is the Southern California leader of renewable energy. We're anchored by extensive geothermal baseload energy, which provides 24/7 reliable power and complements large-scale solar generation, complemented by large-scale solar generation and energy storage. We have the lowest energy rates in Southern California, a critical factor for manufacturers, processors, data centers, and energy-intensive industries. As far as water security is a cornerstone of our value proposition. Imperial County is served by the largest water utility in the nation, and we hold senior water rights on the Colorado River. That translates to over 1 trillion gallons of water allocated annually just to our county alone. Imperial Valley is also one of California's most productive agricultural regions. We produce vegetables, beef, alfalfa, and more year-round, and due to our warm climate and long growing seasons, we supply nearly 70% of the vegetables consumed in the United States during the winter months when it's too cold for everyone else to produce crops. This makes our region essential to the national food security. Our agricultural strength is also globally connected. Products grown and processed in Imperial County are exported around the world, with key markets into Mexico, Canada, Japan, South Korea, China, UAE, and Europe. This existing export infrastructure supports food processing, cold storage, logistics, and value-added manufacturing. Looking forward to Lithium Valley, if you look on the next screen, or no, on that screen, actually, if you see the Lithium Valley logo there, there's a QR code that you can click on to learn more. But Lithium Valley represents a generational opportunity where lithium and minerals are extracted from geothermal brine in Imperial County within our existing geothermal facilities. This is where clean manufacturing, advanced manufacturing, critical minerals converge, and it's all happening right here in Imperial County. Our binational location further strengthens our competitiveness. We are directly connected to Mexicali, Mexico, a major industrial education hub providing access to universities, engineering talent, and a skilled workforce for manufacturing. On the US side, we also work with Imperial Valley College and San Diego State Universities, Imperial Valley Brawley campus to support workforce development, applied training, and industrially aligned programs designed to meet employer needs. From an investment perspective and financing perspective, Imperial County offers a robust toolkit including Foreign Trade Zone 257, and access to the North American Development Bank, which is unique to Imperial County and San Diego County. And also the Imperial Irrigation District offers a discounted energy rate on what is already the lowest energy rates in Southern California. In closing, taking all this together, renewable energy, low-cost power, water security, affordable industrial land, globally connected agriculture, a binational workforce, and critical mineral resources, Imperial Valley offers a unique and compelling investment platform that is increasingly difficult to replicate anywhere else in the Southwest United States. Thank you very much. Glad to be here, and I'm going to hand it off to Paula Akumpong from San Bernardino.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Paula Acompon, and I am an Economic Development Coordinator at San Bernardino County, where I focus on the county's foreign direct investment initiatives. In the next few minutes, I'd like to walk you through why San Bernardino County is a compelling place to do business, how we're positioning for future growth, and why we invite you to continue this conversation with us at our roadshow in Loma Linda. Next slide, please. So who is San Bernardino County? Well, we are a place defined by scale and reach. We are the largest county by area in the United States, spanning more than 20,000 square miles and home to 24 incorporated cities. But what makes that scale truly powerful is our location. Actually, can you go back to the previous slide? I jumped ahead a little bit. So within a 3-hour drive, companies operating here can access a $1 trillion regional GDP, connecting directly to Southern California, Las Vegas, and other major global trade corridors. That access has translated into real business activity and makes us home to more than 900 foreign-owned enterprises. And these enterprises generate well over $128 billion in total sales. You combine that with a young generation, a young population of median age at 34, this creates a strong foundation for sustained economy and a sustained economic growth. Now we can advance to the next slide. What is driving this foundation is our evolving workforce and economy. Just to give you a few numbers, from 2018 to 2023, transportation and warehousing grew faster than any other industry in the county, expanding by 49% overall, or about 10% annually. This growth reflects our strategic role in logistics, mobility, and supply chain operations. At the same time, these economic gains are reaching households. For example, average household income increased by 5.5% year over year, rising from $70,000 in 2016 to over $105,000 in 2023. So these trends reflect not only job growth, but improving quality of life as well. In addition, projects like Brightline West, the nation's first high-speed rail line, and the Barstow International Gateway are redefining our global logistics industry. Growth is also happening at the community level. Silverwood, a master plan development, will add 15,000 new homes, supporting workforce housing and long-term regional vitality. So together, these investments strengthen our economy while enhancing quality of life and environmental sustainability. Next slide, please. This momentum is supported by our global engagement. We have established memorandums of understanding and sister city agreements with partners in South Korea, Taiwan, and China. These relationships create trusted pathways for collaboration, expansion, and market entry. Next slide. And this brings me to our invitation to you. On April 30th, we invite you to experience this ecosystem in Loma Linda, the only blue zone in the United States and one of just 5 worldwide. Loma Linda is a city where people are known to live exceptionally long and healthy lives. During your visit, we aim to provide an immersive experience highlighting the strength of the county's healthcare and life sciences ecosystem. This includes showcasing local manufacturers and engagement with institutions such as Loma Linda University Health, exploring topics such as clinical trials, pilot programs, validation, and adoption pathways. Representatives from our local cities will be invited to connect directly with international companies seeking US-based testing and market entry. We look forward to continuing this conversation with you and welcoming you in Loma Linda. And with that, I'll pass it to Kimberly Wright of Riverside County.
Thank you, Paula. Good day, everyone. We're so thankful you are joining us today. It's a pleasure to welcome you and share why Riverside County is an exceptional place for international companies to grow and expand their operations. My name is Kim Wright, and I am the Economic Development Manager with the Riverside County Office of Economic Development. Today, I'll introduce to you Riverside County, our strategic location, our diverse and innovation-driven economy, and the real business opportunities available here. Most importantly, I'll share how our teams countywide partner with international companies to navigate expansion, connect to key resources, and support long-term success in the U.S. market. Next slide, please. To start, you may be wondering where Riverside County is located. Riverside County sits at the heart of inland Southern California, directly bordering the major markets of Los Angeles, San Bernardino, Orange, San Diego, and Imperial counties. This central position places businesses within easy reach of Southern California's population, suppliers, customers, and global trade infrastructure. We extend east to the Colorado River and state of Arizona border, offering unmatched geographic reach and serving as a critical gateway between Southern California and the broader Western U.S. Riverside County is home to 28 diverse cities and a number of unincorporated communities, each contributing to a dynamic and growing regional economy. Together, we create a business-friendly environment where companies can establish operations, scale efficiently, and offer a high quality of life for their workforce. Next slide, please. Now let's focus on the statistics that help you understand Riverside County even better. Riverside County is home to over 2.4 million residents, making us the 4th largest county in California and the 10th largest in the United States. Our labor force ranks 12th largest in the nation, larger than the entire workforce of more than 15 U.S. states, and also one of the fastest growing labor forces in California. With over 91,000 business establishments, we are the 5th largest county in California for business activity. We are home to 600 foreign-owned enterprises, supporting over 13,000 local jobs, demonstrating Riverside County's global reach and international investment appeal. We are served by 5 major freeways, providing direct connections to Los Angeles, Orange County, and San Diego. We are strategically located to the ports of Los Angeles and Long Beach, some of the busiest ports in the world. Our higher education network includes 14 four-year colleges and universities, ensuring a steady pipeline of skilled graduates. These indicators highlight Riverside County as a large, connected, and business-ready region. Next slide. Riverside County enjoys more than 320 days of sunshine each year, supporting an active outdoor lifestyle year-round, an important factor in attracting and retaining talent. Riverside County offers a vibrant arts, culture, and culinary scene, home to the world-renowned Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival and Temecula Valley Wine Country, featuring more than 50 wineries and premier dining and hospitality. Our cultural ecosystem extends from numerous museums and historic sites to year-round festivals across the entire county. For those who enjoy staying active, Riverside County also features one of the highest concentrations of golf courses in the country, with over 130 countywide. Our location is unmatched. You can ski the mountains and relax on the coast in the very same weekend. Next slide, please. Riverside County continues to offer one of the most attainable housing markets in Southern California. This affordability, paired with strong job growth and a growing innovation economy, supports workforce attraction, employee retention, and long-term business stability. For companies expanding or relocating, this means the ability to recruit talent across income levels, offer a high level quality of life for employees and their families, and scale operations without the housing cost pressures found in neighboring coastal markets. Next slide, please. Riverside County is part of the broader California economy, which ranks among the largest in the world. Riverside County's economy is thriving with a gross regional product larger than that of more than 13 U.S. states, making it one of the largest regional economies in the nation. Next slide. Riverside County is a major exporter in the nation. We are the fifth highest metropolitan statistical area in terms of exports in California. In 2024, total goods export value in our region exceeded $11 billion, and Riverside County share was $4.9 billion. Since 2015, our total export value has grown by 23%, showing long-term strength and competitiveness in global markets. Manufacturing drives 44% of our exports, specifically in computer and electronic products, transportation equipment, and other types of manufacturing. Next slide, please. Reflecting on the most current data available to us, there are 69 foreign-owned greenfield investment projects in the MSA region. Riverside County accounted for 42 of them, showing our ability to attract and retain global investment. Additionally, these greenfield subsectors, from solar electric power to biomass and distribution to food manufacturing, is an estimated total of $4 billion in capital investment and over 6,800 jobs created. Next slide, please. Riverside County is experiencing strong growth across clean tech, biotech, ag tech, and advanced manufacturing. Sectors supported by research partnerships, a skilled workforce, and exceptional access to regional, national, and global transportation networks. From research and manufacturing to testing and deployment, we are a growing hub for clean technology and renewable energy, spanning solar, wind, hydrogen, clean transportation, and energy storage, making it an ideal environment for your innovation to scale. Innovation here is fueled by close collaboration with the University of California, Riverside, who you will hear from shortly, as well as our higher education institutions, higher education institutions and major industry and public sector partners such as the California Air Resources Board, who chose to invest in Riverside County with their new Southern California headquarters, one of the most advanced vehicle emissions research and testing centers. Beyond research, Riverside County has built a strong county-wide entrepreneurial ecosystem with 9 innovation hubs supporting early-stage companies by providing mentorship, collaboration space, and access to capital. Together, these assets drive high-impact innovation across the county, from desert-based clean energy and Lithium Valley opportunities at the Salton Sea to research-driven biotech and advanced manufacturing in the mid, northwest, and southwest regions. The company logos shown here represent just a small snapshot of the businesses already operating, innovating, and growing in Riverside County today. Next slide. This slide highlights some of the recent companies that have expanded into Riverside County, demonstrating the momentum we are seeing. Global companies have chosen Riverside County because of strong partnerships, access to talent, and the ability to support growth across international markets. Next slide. As you consider Riverside County for expansion, we want you to know our support extends well beyond site selection. We partner with companies from the earliest stages of development all the way through ribbon cutting and beyond. Across the county, dedicated partnerships help identify the right location for your investment, whether you need industrial, commercial, or office space, so you can move quickly and confidently. County and city partners will guide you through planning and permitting to ensure a clear and efficient path to project approval. From a financial standpoint, we guide companies through local, state, and federal incentive opportunities. This includes programs such as California Competes, which provides more than $180 million in tax credits, along with additional tools designed to help optimize and support your investment. To talk a little bit more about that, I will now introduce David Harlow, President of ITC Diligence and valued county consultant, for a presentation on Riverside County's foreign trade zones, an incredible tool for international trade. Handing it over to you, David.
Thank you very much. A special thank you to Kim and Riverside County, along with Team California, for putting this together. And so to quickly jump into the Foreign Trade Zone program, next slide, please. The Foreign Trade Zone is a federal program that allows manufacturers, distributors, importers, and exporters to benefit from duty savings, tariff savings, and other economic development benefits that allows companies to store, manipulate, exhibit, export, manufacture, and destroy goods within their facility there in Riverside County. Next slide, please. Foreign trade zones are spread across the United States, but with the strategic location of Riverside County being a nexus to the largest seaports in the United States, being ports of LA and Long Beach, we find more manufacturing and distribution happening in Riverside County because of its strategic location. Next slide. The core principles of the Foreign Trade Zone program is to create and retain jobs, stimulate economic growth, and promote international trade. This has been established since 1934 during the Great Depression, but here we are in 2026, where it's even more imperative now that these incentives exist through the Foreign Trade Zone program, simply because Riverside County is not just part of the U.S. economy, but also part of the global economy. So being able to attract jobs, economic stimulus, and international trade is key to its success. Next slide, please. So what can companies that come to Riverside County expect or enjoy through the Foreign Trade Zone program? Essentially, everyone throughout your supply chain is going to see a direct or indirect benefit in utilizing the Foreign Trade Zone. Largely, the importers and exporters see the greatest benefit simply because they own and are liable for those goods. But as they see success through the Foreign Trade Zone program in financial and logistical benefits, their supply chain, from raw material manufacturers throughout the supply chain, such as customs brokers, freight forwarders, steamship lines, all enjoy those benefits as well, continuing on to consumers and retailers. So a significant benefit for those companies. Next slide, please. What types of industries benefit from the Foreign Trade Zone? And the largest way we see industries such as alcohol and tobacco, that are the only two industries that are taxed by the federal government, utilize benefits of the Foreign Trade Zone to navigate and mitigate those costs. Automobiles and electronics are two industries that have high value goods that also enjoy benefits through the Foreign Trade Zone program. While a small duty rate may seem minimal, with high value goods, this becomes a significant savings using the Foreign Trade Zone. And then textiles and apparel are also two industries that aren't necessarily high value, but they do have high duty rates that usually start from 10 to 30%, plus tariffs can exceed 150%. So using foreign trade zones is key. And then lastly, the pharmaceutical and energy industries are heavily regulated by the federal government, so they see advantages of the Foreign Trade Zone as well. Next slide. The Foreign Trade Zone program is managed by the federal government through the Department of Commerce and the Foreign Trade Zone Board. And there's local grantees, which are public utilities and nonprofits that exist in Riverside County to regionally manage the program and grow the program. U.S. Customs acts as an enforcement arm of the program to manage companies that are utilizing the program throughout Riverside County. Next slide, please. So what are some of the activities that can take place in your foreign trade zone? Like we said before, importers, exporters, and manufacturers and distributors see the greatest benefits, whether that's simply storing goods, manipulation such as repackaging, relabeling, kitting, bundling, pick and pack. All of these activities are allowed in foreign trade zones, including exhibition, manufacturing, which is full manufacturing or final stage manufacturing, destruction, export, and assembly, and most importantly, e-commerce. As the de minimis program with U.S. Customs has gone away, e-commerce has pivoted to foreign trade zones to help manage those large volumes of imports and exports here in Riverside County. Next slide, please. Just to give you an example of a wide range of commodities that use the foreign trade zone, from innovative robotics engineering industries to raw materials, perishables, even tanks and ammunition find themselves benefiting from the foreign trade zone program. Next slide, please. It's important to understand that while we've given examples of different industries and different commodities, literally every industry and every commodity can benefit from the foreign trade zone as long as they do one thing, and that is import something. Whether that's a raw material, component, or finished good, there is a benefit and they're eligible to utilize the foreign trade zone advantages. Again, we've talked a lot about reactive benefits and activities that take place in foreign trade zones, but largely companies that invest in Riverside County and the Foreign Trade Zone program are focused on those proactive financial benefits that improve cash flow, reduce duties through manufacturing benefits, exporting processes to eliminate duties and tariffs, and then also tax exemptions. Next slide. Examples of these benefits, duty deferral is simply by bringing in a finished good, bringing it into your zone, not having to pay any duties or tariffs upfront, and only paying those when the goods enter the commerce. Next slide, please. And then manufacturing benefits is where I'm able to bring in raw materials and components that may have a duty rate of 5% in this example. But once I manufacture the goods into a finished product, that duty can drop by 50% in the example of an automobile, creating a 50% savings on duties in the FTZ environment here in Riverside County. Next slide, please. And then again, because we are a global economy, we're not just consuming goods here in the United States, but we're catering to customers all over the world. And so being able to export goods from Riverside County in the FTZ environment allows you to eliminate duties and tariffs in a significant way. Next slide. And lastly is exemption of different federal taxes on liquor and tobacco can be deferred, minimized, or eliminated in the FTZ environment. So again, another advantage of the program. Next slide. And then probably one of the most important things that happened in 2000 that really allowed distribution benefits through the Foreign Trade Zone program was the weekly entry program, which was signed into law in 2000 by President Clinton, that essentially allowed large volume companies to be able to distribute goods into the commerce by reducing fees, such as merchandise processing fees or administrative fees. It also reduced the number of entries that they were managing with U.S. Customs. This creates a significant benefit. In this example, this company is saving almost $300,000 a year because of the Foreign Trade Zone program. So again, significant benefits that expand here in Riverside County. Next slide. And again, more and more examples from greater flexibility. Nearly all documentation is automated in a paperless environment. There's high security expectations, and there's abilities to avoid certain fines or quotas that might be applied as obstacles when importing into the United States. Next slide. And then again, there are also other advantages that help streamline high volume and high activity companies, such as direct delivery, weekly entry for transportation and exportation. There's annual permits, and then there's ways to also consolidate documentation with customs. And then there's also other outside the box creative opportunities, such as temporary removals for additional processing outside your facility. And then you also have indefinite storage. So goods do not need to ship out right away. You can keep them in your zone as long as you want based on your business needs. And so this creates just that much more flexibility here in Riverside County. And next slide. In closing, I would also encourage you to look at the 10 different FTZ operators that exist in Riverside County. They represent a tremendous amount of different industries and are always looking to add more zones and create more opportunities. Thank you very much, everyone. Before I hand it off to Rodolfo Torres, I did want to quickly give a quick introduction about Dr. Torres. Dr. Torres serves as the Vice Chancellor for Research, Innovation, and Economic Development at UC Riverside, where he leads campus-wide research and innovation initiatives and fosters collaboration across sectors to drive regional and statewide economic growth. There's definitely a lot more to talk about Dr. Torres, but I will hand it off to him to elaborate a little bit more and talk about the amazing things happening at UC Riverside. Thank you, Dr. Torres.
Thank you very much, David, for that introduction, and welcome everybody. It's a pleasure to have the opportunity to be presenting at this webinar and tell you a little bit specifically about UCR, but also as some of our partners have mentioned, the power of and the talent that the region had to offer with more than 20 institutions of higher education in the region. Next slide, please. So our partner from the counties did a fantastic job telling you many of the reasons why you should be thinking about inland Southern California. California is kind of the mecca for business. Everybody, well, maybe not everybody, but a ton of companies from other parts of the globe dream to be in California. And while there are some markets like Silicon Valley and the Bay Area, Los Angeles and San Diego that are better known, and they have become overcrowded, I would say. Candidly, I think if you want to be in California, you should really pay attention to the inland part of the state, where there are still a lot of opportunity and where really you won't be just one more business or company. We will take personal care of you. We will really roll the red carpet for your business, and we will make sure that you get all the support necessary to prosper. And I will show you some examples of that. As my partners have already told you, California is the fourth economy in the world. Well, the economy of our region is larger than the economy of 12 states in the nation, with a fantastic workforce, and as I say, more than 20 institutions of higher education. And more importantly, a very diverse population, one of the most diverse populations in the United States, where students are prepared from outstanding preparation from sustainable agriculture to biotech, to energy, to artificial intelligence. So they have really the skill that modern business and industry need. Next slide, please. So within that, University of Riverside, University of California, Riverside is one of the 10 campuses of the University of California, perhaps the largest system and most important research system in the world. Our campus is recognized by being #1 in the United States in social mobility. And that gives you an idea of how we focus on the needs of the region and the economic growth of the region. We're a top research university, member of the prestigious Association of American University that comprises only 71 universities in North America. We are number 22 as the most innovative school in the United States. I'm sure if you like fruit, no matter where in the world you are listening from, you have tried our Tango mandarin. The seedless mandarins that we all enjoy, that had transformed the citrus industry, is what has been an invention from the University of California, Riverside, that we have been commercializing around the world. And very recently, we got another outstanding invention in agriculture, which is the Luna avocado, which received the Time-Based Invention Award in the year 2023. You will be enjoying the Luna avocado soon. I'm sure about that too. But it's not just agriculture. As I mentioned, we are a very comprehensive university, including having now a medical school, and our technology, our innovation take place in all branches of technologies. Next slide, please. So this is how we make some of those things happen. Because of the testbed and research infrastructure present on our campus. You already heard about the California Resource Board. This is the largest state agency in terms of research, and it has a lot of synergy with our Center for Environmental Research or Technology, or CSER. I'll soon talk to you about this Southern California Oasis Park. Another of the facilities we have, we are top of the line, worldwide renowned nanofabrication facility, and our life science incubator, where many of these companies that I was mentioning earlier prosper. We've also been working with local governments, and we are about to open the Northside Agriculture and Innovation Center in collaboration with the city of Riverside. Next slide, please. So to focus what we do in terms of research, we decided to develop an overarching initiative that we call Southern California Oasis. And Oasis stands for Opportunity to Advance Sustainability, Innovation, and Social Inclusion. And this is based on 6 pillars. expanding agriculture and food security, community health and health disparity, human development, natural resources management, renewable energy and fuel, and sustainable transportation and infrastructure. These combine strategic initiatives as well as facility and infrastructure. And in particular, next slide, please, is the development of the Southern California Oasis Park, which is in full construction right now and will plan to open in about a year from today. This will be, as you can see in some of the picture, one facility that will collocate both space for both established and startup companies, incubator space, training facilities, and some of our state-of-the-art research facility. Also access to a maker space where companies in the facility can try prototypes of their innovation and products. This will provide an opportunity to have further synergy with our campus and also an opportunity to access the talent, our student, for internship and job opportunities. Next slide, please. And we do this by a process that we really engage, as I mentioned, with you when you come here. Starting from your ideas, you have the opportunity to validate your product through the research and innovation and facility of UC Riverside. We can provide you incubation. We provide assistance in every aspect of that incubation with the goal to scale up your research. And that includes proof of concept grants, helping you apply for funding from many opportunities in the United States, some from the federal government, giving you access to capital investment, and providing all the support that you need to be successful. Next slide, please. And here are 3 examples, and I will conclude with these, of recent success story, some of which started with participating in SelectUSA and engaging with this company several years ago. That's the case in particular of Omio, who we meet in SelectUSA, and were very attracted by all what our region has to offer. Eventually, they moved to Riverside, and now they have their international headquarters. They are producing, they are manufacturing, they are self-driven vehicles in our city, and they are starting to export them. Sidorina is a company from Uruguay, originally, which work in high-precision agriculture, that went through our process of proof of concept and investment, and now has established themselves in California. And then Volto Motor Incorporated is a company originally from Argentina that produce electric commercial trucks. As you can see, energy, transportation, agriculture are some of the strong holds in our region, and where we have had tremendous success. So I want to conclude with this. I want to invite all of you to think about inland Southern California, to visit us. And again, remember, California is more than coastal California, and this part of California will welcome you with open arms. But not just that, we have the talent, we know how to do this thing, and it's the right time to join in this very successful story that is land Southern California. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Dr. Torres. The county is certainly so grateful for your leadership and our partnership with the University of California, Riverside. In closing here, we're going to turn to question and answers. And if you have a question for any of our panelists, please feel free to add those to the chat box right now. From our strategic position at the heart of Southern California to our growing innovation economy, strong workforce pipeline, and affordable quality of life, Riverside County offers the foundation businesses need to scale and succeed. But what truly sets us apart, as I hope you can tell, is our partnership-driven approach. And this is why some of our most recent foreign direct investors have chosen Riverside County. If you are looking for a place where you can grow, innovate, and compete globally, Riverside County is ready to help you make it happen. So again, thank you so much for your time. We're going to take a look at our question and answer area to see if we have any questions. And I do see there is one here. David, I see you are back with us. This one might be for you. Is there an ideal size of company that can best utilize foreign trade zones? Would this be beneficial for smaller startup size companies? David, do you want to help us take this one?
Yes, absolutely. So small, medium, and large companies can benefit from the foreign trade zone program as long as you import something. But for small to medium-sized businesses, sometimes it doesn't always qualify for them to have their own facility. And so scattered throughout Riverside County are third-party logistics companies that offer foreign trade zone benefits. So you have that ability to use a third-party logistics company to still realize those benefits, even if you are a small business. And then medium to large businesses tend to activate their own facilities in Riverside County as well. One of the things we can do as a partner with Riverside County is offer a free cost benefit analysis to help you understand the value and savings the program offers, and then also provide advice on what's the best course of action for first starting your foreign trade zone or participating in the program.
Great question, David, and thank you for answering it, David. And I'm glad you mentioned the partnership and the free cost analysis. So please feel free to reach out to any of the panelists here if you have any questions. I'm going to turn it back over to Terry and Robin with Team California. And we, again, are so grateful for your time and your tuning in. And we hope to see you in person at our roadshow in April. Robin and Terry, back to you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Next slide, please, if we may. Okay, I will tell you, I'm blown away by Riverside County. There is so much to offer. I actually personally live in Riverside County, and I can tell you that it's a great place to be, plain and simple. That being said, I will also tell you that Imperial Valley and San Bernardino County have it going on as well. And they really are a place that you will want to come visit. And we want you to see just how excellent and wonderful they are when it comes to business friendliness and all they have to offer by inviting you to attend our next webinars. We will have our next webinar on February 4th at 5 p.m. with Imperial Valley. Now, there is a QR there if you want to register. I also did drop in the chat the link to be able to register for that webinar. Be prepared to learn so much. You will be blown away by all they have to offer. Next slide, please. And then we are going to have our San Bernardino County webinar on February 18th at 10 a.m. So we do have two alternate times. That's fine. I will let you know if either one of these sessions are not fitting within your schedule. We will be recording, and if you did register for the webinar, we'll make sure that you get a copy of the recording once it's finished so that you will be able to be informed. We're getting some great feedback on all of our communities, and we're even hearing that there's some conversations, engaging conversations, even since last webinar. So we're very excited and happy about that. Next slide. I will say, I encourage you, if you think that you want to come out here and check things out prior to going to Washington, D.C., please go ahead and register. We did put the registration in the registration box, in the chat box, and go ahead and fill that out. Again, just to remind everyone, we are going through a vetting process. Approval is required. And again, as Terry had mentioned, we definitely want quality conversations, not necessarily just tons of people in the room. We want you to be here so you can learn, engage, and see what we have to offer. So again, please go ahead and register if you think that you are interested in attending. Nothing is locked in, of course, until you do get that approval, but we could at least know that you're interested in participating with us. Next slide. One thing that I will share with anybody that is in this webinar that maybe is not an international investor is that we do have some sponsorship opportunities where you can get engaged and participate in our spinoff. There's a QR there. If you want to get more information, certainly go there. And also on our spinoff page, we have information about that as well. Next slide, please. And without any further ado, I think we like to finish on time or even a couple minutes early. Terry, I'll let you just say the final goodbye to everyone. I do want to thank everybody for coming to this webinar. We are so excited about the spinoff. And so, Terry, if you just want to take us out into the 11 o'clock hour.
Well, I'll just say thank you everyone for joining. We look forward to you guys coming and learning more about Imperial Valley and San Bernardino County for our future webinars. And thank you so much for your interest and participation today. Have a great rest of the day, everyone, or great rest of the day or great evening. Bye-bye.